There's a profound beauty in silent labor. It is in the quiet hours, the unseen moments, and the unnoticed efforts that the foundation of greatness is laid. Too often people seek validation before the work is done, announcing their plans to the world before they've even begun. But understand this, it is not noise that builds success, but discipline, focus, and perseverance in the stillness of your pursuit. The world does not need to see your beginning, it will witness your result. Do not be distracted by applause or criticism along the way. Both can deter you if you're not careful. Instead, embrace the journey of silent diligence. True success is not about proving something to others, but fulfilling the potential that lies within you. In silence, you cultivate your vision. In silence, you nurture your talents. And in silence, you grow into the person capable of carrying the greatness you've been destined for. Work hard in silence and let your success do the speaking. When you embark on a journey of purpose, you must prioritize the reason behind your efforts above the desire to be seen or acknowledged. Purpose is the foundation of all meaningful work. It is the compass that guides your actions, the fuel that sustains you when the road gets tough. Without a clear purpose, even the most ambitious goals lose their significance. It's easy to get caught up in the allure of popularity, seeking approval, applause, and recognition from others. But these things are fleeting, and they cannot sustain you when challenges arise. Your purpose is deeply personal. It is not meant to be dictated by others' opinions or expectations. It's a unique calling that resonates with your innermost being. When you focus on your purpose, you align your efforts with something greater than yourself. This alignment gives your work meaning and ensures that every step you take is a step toward fulfillment. Seeking popularity, on the other hand, is a distraction. It shifts your focus from achieving meaningful progress to chasing temporary validation. It's like building a house on sand. It might look impressive for a moment, but it cannot withstand the storms of life. True success is not measured by how many people are watching you, but by how closely you are following the path set before you. When you prioritize purpose, you learn to silence the noise around you. You stop looking for approval and start looking within. This internal focus strengthens your resolve and sharpens your vision. Purpose requires commitment and unwavering dedication to the task at hand, even when it seems no one is paying attention. It requires you to trust the process and believe in the value of what you are building, even when the results are not yet visible. Remember, greatness is not about being noticed, it's about being impactful. Popularity can fade, but a life lived with purpose leaves a legacy that endures. Choose purpose over popularity, and you will find yourself rooted in a foundation that no external pressure can shake. Your vision is a sacred gift, a glimpse of what could be, born from the depths of your potential. It is fragile in its early stages, like a seed newly planted in the soil, requiring care and protection to grow. Sharing your vision prematurely can expose it to criticism, doubt, and negativity from those who may not understand it or who cannot see what you see. Not everyone will share your enthusiasm, and not everyone is equipped to nurture the dream that was uniquely given to you. Guarding your vision does not mean isolating yourself, but being selective about who you share it with. Just as a gardener fences a young plant to protect it from harsh winds or predators, you must protect your vision from voices that could damage its development. The opinions of others, even when well-meaning, can create unnecessary distractions. Doubt, if entertained, can creep in and weaken your resolve. You must learn to discern the difference between constructive feedback and unsolicited skepticism. Your vision is your responsibility. No one else can carry it for you, and no one else is as invested in its fulfillment as you are. Keeping it guarded allows you to focus on nurturing it in its early stages, refining your plans and laying a solid foundation without interference. This doesn't mean you fear criticism, but that you recognize the importance of timing and preparation. Sharing too soon can invite pressures or expectations that may cause you to deviate from your course. In the quiet of your heart and the discipline of your work, your vision begins to take shape. Each step, no matter how small, is progress. By protecting your vision, you give it the time and space it needs to grow into something that can withstand external scrutiny. A vision well guarded and carefully cultivated will one day become self-evident. It will not need explaining or defending. Its fruits will speak for themselves. Guarding your vision is not about secrecy, it's about wisdom. It's about understanding the value of what you have and ensuring that it reaches its full potential. Discipline is the foundation upon which mastery is built. It is not a fleeting act, but a consistent commitment to excellence, even in the smallest of tasks. Discipline requires you to set a standard for yourself that is not swayed by moods, circumstances, or the approval of others. It demands that you show up every day regardless of how you feel, because the pursuit of mastery is not dependent on motivation but on dedication. The journey toward mastery begins with understanding that excellence is achieved in the details. Greatness is not the result of a single grand gesture but the accumulation of countless small, intentional actions performed with care and precision. Discipline is what allows you to repeat these actions until they become second nature. It transforms effort into habit and habit into expertise. In a world full of distractions, discipline is the force that keeps you focused. It requires you to say no to things that do not align with your purpose, even when they seem appealing in the moment. Discipline is not about deprivation, but about prioritization. It's about choosing long-term growth over short-term gratification. It's about recognizing that every decision you make is either moving you closer to your goals or pulling you further away from them. Discipline also teaches patience. Mastery is not achieved overnight, it is the result of consistent effort over time. Discipline allows you to embrace the process and trust that each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your goal. It helps you to remain steady and committed, even when progress seems slow or invisible. The beauty of discipline is that it transforms not only your actions but also your character. As you develop discipline, you become more resilient, more focused, and more capable of handling challenges. It shapes you into the kind of person who can sustain success once it is achieved. Mastery is not just about skill, it's about the mindset and character that are forged through disciplined effort. Discipline is the bridge between intention and accomplishment. It is the quiet, consistent force that turns dreams into reality. When you embrace discipline, you are not only pursuing mastery in your craft, but also mastering yourself. Strength is not always forged in noise or chaos. Often, it is built in silence. Silence is not a sign of weakness or passivity, it is a space where resilience and clarity are born. When you embrace silence, you give yourself the opportunity to confront your true self without distractions. It is in these moments of quiet that you face your fears, insecurities, and doubts head on, and as you wrestle with them, you grow stronger. Strength built in silence is not just physical or mental, it is deeply spiritual, rooted in an unshakable core that external circumstances cannot disturb. In silence, you learn to rely on your inner resources. You stop looking outward for validation or solutions and start cultivating the strength that comes from within. This strength is not dependent on applause, recognition, or encouragement from others. It is self-sustaining, drawn from a well that you continuously replenish through discipline, focus, and introspection. The ability to stand firm in silence demonstrates that your foundation is secure, that your confidence does not waver because it is not built on the opinions of others. Silence teaches you patience. It reminds you that not every battle is fought with words and not every challenge requires immediate action. Strength is knowing when to act and when to wait, when to speak and when to remain silent. It's understanding that there is power in restraint, that sometimes the most effective response is no response at all. Silence allows you to observe, to reflect, and to prepare. It gives you the space to gather your thoughts and energy, so when the time comes to act, you do so with precision and purpose. Furthermore, silence builds character. It forces you to confront your motives and intentions, stripping away pretenses and exposing what truly matters. In the stillness, you find clarity about who you are and what you stand for. This clarity becomes the source of your strength, enabling you to face challenges with confidence and grace. Strength built in silence is enduring because it is not dependent on external circumstances. It cannot be taken away by criticism or diminished by failure. It is a strength that endures trials and emerges even stronger. When you cultivate strength in silence, you become unshakable, not because you are unaffected by the storms of life, but because you have learned to anchor yourself in something deeper. This kind of strength is not loud or boastful, it is steady, resilient, and undeniable. It is the strength that transforms challenges into opportunities and turns setbacks into stepping stones. Results are the ultimate proof of effort, and they speak with a clarity and authority that words cannot match. While many are eager to declare their intentions, share their goals, or seek validation before any work is done, true success doesn't require announcements. Results are self-evident, they have a power that transcends explanations or justifications. When your efforts yield tangible outcomes, those outcomes become the loudest and most convincing testimony of your diligence, skill, and perseverance. Focusing on results means prioritizing substance over appearances. It's easy to get caught up in talking about what you're going to do, but talk alone does not move you forward. What matters is the work, the unseen hours, the quiet sacrifices, the consistent efforts that lay the groundwork for achievement. Results come not from proclaiming your plans, but from putting in the effort to make them a reality. Each day, every decision and action is a step closer to transforming potential into something real and impactful. Letting results speak for you requires a mindset shift. It's not about seeking attention or validation along the way, but trusting that the fruits of your labor will draw the attention they deserve when the time is right. This approach keeps you focused and grounded, preventing the distraction of premature recognition. It ensures that your energy is spent where it matters most, on doing the work, refining your craft, and pursuing excellence. The results are undeniable. They silence critics and answer questions that words cannot. They demonstrate capability, commitment, and consistency in a way that no argument or explanation ever could. When your success speaks through results, it carries an authenticity that commands respect and admiration. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Your achievements will do that for you. This approach also fosters humility. When you focus on the work rather than the applause, you remain rooted in purpose. You understand that the journey is not about impressing others, but about fulfilling your potential. It shifts your perspective from external validation to internal fulfillment, allowing you to find joy and satisfaction in the process of creation and growth. Ultimately, results are the reward of disciplined effort and unwavering focus. They are the visible manifestation of what was once unseen, the dreams, the plans, and the hard work. When you allow results to speak for you, you not only achieve success but also inspire others through your example. Your life becomes a testament to what is possible when effort is prioritized over ego and action is valued over words. Seeking approval from others can be a subtle but dangerous distraction on the journey to fulfilling your purpose. The need for applause, recognition, or validation often pulls your focus away from what truly matters, the work itself. Approval is fleeting, and when you rely on it to fuel your efforts, you risk losing sight of your goals and values. True progress is not determined by how many people are watching or cheering you on, but by the quiet, consistent steps you take toward fulfilling your vision. Applause can be deceptive. It feels good in the moment, but it can create a dependency that undermines your ability to persevere when external approval is absent. If your motivation is tied to the opinions of others, you will find yourself constantly shifting to meet their expectations, rather than staying anchored in your purpose. Criticism, on the other hand, can be equally misleading. Negative voices may discourage you, causing self-doubt to creep in and derail your progress. Both applause and criticism have the potential to pull you off course if you are not firmly grounded. To resist the noise of approval, you must develop a deeper sense of self-awareness. This means knowing who you are, what you are called to do, and why you are doing it. When you are clear about your purpose, you become less concerned with how others perceive your journey. You recognize that their applause does not define your worth, nor does their criticism diminish your value. This clarity allows you to remain focused, undistracted by external noise, and committed to the path ahead. Quiet confidence is the key. It is the ability to move forward without seeking affirmation, trusting that the work you are doing will speak for itself in time. Confidence rooted in your purpose is unshakable, because it does not depend on the ever-changing opinions of others. It allows you to work diligently in the shadows, knowing that true greatness often goes unnoticed in its early stages. Resisting the noise also means embracing the discipline of patience. It takes time for seeds to grow into fruit-bearing trees, and the same is true for your efforts. The temptation to seek instant validation can lead you to prematurely share your progress or make decisions that compromise the integrity of your vision. By staying focused on the long-term goal, you avoid these pitfalls and ensure that your work develops fully and authentically. Ultimately, resisting the noise of approval is about reclaiming your power. It is about choosing to define your success not by applause or criticism, but by the fulfillment of your purpose. When you detach from the need for external validation, you free yourself to pursue your goals with undivided attention and unwavering resolve. This kind of focus and independence is what leads to lasting impact and meaningful success. Humility is one of the greatest strengths a person can possess, and it is cultivated most powerfully through the discipline of silence. In a world that often equates visibility with value, the ability to remain humble during your journey is a profound act of strength. Humility does not mean thinking less of yourself, it means understanding your worth without needing to prove it to others. It is recognizing that the purpose you are pursuing is bigger than personal accolades or applause. Silence teaches humility because it shifts the focus from seeking recognition to refining your craft and character. When you resist the urge to announce your efforts or showcase your progress prematurely, you acknowledge that the journey itself is sacred. You understand that success is not about being seen but about becoming. This mindset frees you from the pressure of performing for others and allows you to grow authentically in alignment with your purpose. Humility also protects you from the traps of pride and comparison. Pride often seeks validation through external achievements, but humility finds fulfillment in the quiet work of self-improvement. When you embrace humility, you stop measuring your worth by how you compare to others. Instead, you focus on being better than you were yesterday. This inward focus ensures that your growth is genuine and rooted in integrity, not driven by competition or the need to impress. Through humility, you learn to value the process over the outcome. You begin to appreciate the small, unseen steps that contribute to your progress. These steps may not be celebrated by others, but they are essential to your growth. Humility reminds you that every great accomplishment is built on a foundation of quiet, consistent effort. It is in these moments of silent dedication that true greatness is forged. Humility also teaches gratitude. When you are not consumed by the need for recognition, you become more aware of the blessings and opportunities that make your journey possible. You begin to see your efforts as part of a larger plan, and this perspective fills you with a sense of awe and responsibility. Gratitude fuels your perseverance, reminding you that your work is not just about personal success, but about contributing to something greater than yourself. Finally, humility positions you for lasting success. Those who are humble are teachable. They are open to learning, growth, and correction. They recognize that no matter how much they achieve, there is always room to improve and evolve. This openness ensures that their success is not only sustainable but also impactful. Humility does not diminish your value, it enhances it, allowing you to rise with grace and authenticity. When you stay humble in the process, you align yourself with a truth that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. You build your life and work on a foundation that is strong, steady, and enduring. Humility is not a weakness, it is a strength that empowers you to achieve with integrity and inspire others through your example. Focus is the master key to unlocking your potential and achieving your purpose. In a world overflowing with distractions, the ability to concentrate on what truly matters is a rare and invaluable skill. Focus is not just about giving attention to your goals, it is about eliminating anything that does not serve your vision. It is the deliberate act of aligning your thoughts, energy, and actions with your purpose, refusing to be swayed by noise, temptations, or detours. Focus begins with clarity. You must first define your destination before charting a path toward it. Without clarity, your energy becomes scattered, and your efforts lose impact. Focus demands that you take the time to understand what you are called to do and why it matters. This understanding becomes the compass that guides your decisions and actions. It helps you to recognize what is essential and to let go of what is not. Maintaining focus requires discipline. The world is full of distractions that compete for your attention, some obvious, others subtle. Social pressures, fleeting opportunities, and even well-meaning advice can pull you away from your path. To stay focused, you must learn to say no to good things in favor of the right things. You must guard your time, energy, and mental space as precious resources, ensuring they are invested in pursuits that align with your purpose. Focus also demands perseverance. There will be moments when the path forward seems unclear, when progress feels slow, or when challenges arise that test your resolve. In these moments, focus becomes your anchor, reminding you of the bigger picture and helping you to press on. It keeps you moving forward, one step at a time, even when the journey is difficult. Focus sharpens your vision and amplifies your efforts. When you concentrate on a single goal with unwavering attention, you channel your energy into creating meaningful results. Like sunlight through a magnifying glass, focus intensifies your power, allowing you to achieve what once seemed impossible. It turns ordinary effort into extraordinary outcomes. Focus also cultivates creativity and innovation. When you eliminate distractions, you create space for deep thinking and problem solving. You begin to see connections and opportunities that others overlook. Focus allows you to dig deeper, explore further, and uncover insights that can transform your work and elevate your impact. Ultimately, focus protects your purpose. It keeps you from being swayed by the opinions or expectations of others. It reminds you that your journey is unique and that you are not in competition with anyone else. Focus frees you from comparison and empowers you to walk your path with confidence and conviction. When you master the art of focus, you align yourself with the power of intentionality. You no longer waste time on distractions or detours. Instead, every step you take is purposeful, every action meaningful. Focus is the bridge between vision and reality, the force that turns dreams into achievements and potential into legacy. It is not just a skill, it is a way of life that leads to profound and lasting success. Patience is the silent strength that sustains every great accomplishment. It is not merely the act of waiting, but the posture of waiting with purpose, trusting that what you are working toward will come to fruition in due time. Patience requires you to believe in the process even when progress seems slow or invisible. It teaches you to trust that every seed you plant, every effort you make, and every moment of preparation is contributing to the greater outcome you seek. Patience begins with understanding the nature of growth. Just as a seed planted in the ground takes time to sprout, develop roots, and produce fruit, so too does your vision require time to mature. There are seasons in the journey, times of planting, watering, and waiting. Each season has its purpose, and none can be skipped. Patience helps you to honor these seasons, knowing that the timing of your breakthrough is as important as the breakthrough itself. Practicing patience also refines your character. It challenges you to let go of the need for immediate results and to embrace the process of becoming. It teaches you resilience, helping you to endure setbacks and delays without losing faith. Patience keeps you steady, allowing you to focus on the work at hand rather than being consumed by frustration or doubt. It strengthens your resolve, making you more determined to persevere through challenges and obstacles. Patience is not passive, it is active and intentional. It requires you to keep working, even when the results are not yet visible. It asks you to remain diligent, to show up consistently, and to do your best every day, trusting that your efforts are building towards something greater. Patience helps you to resist the urge to take shortcuts or rush the process, knowing that anything worth achieving is worth doing well. Through patience, you learn the value of preparation. Often delays are opportunities to grow, refine your skills, and gain the wisdom needed to handle success. Patience allows you to see setbacks not as failures but as stepping stones that prepare you for the future. It reminds you that waiting is not wasted time. It is a season of preparation that equips you to maximize the opportunities ahead. Patience also fosters gratitude. When you stop rushing through life, you begin to appreciate the journey itself. You notice the lessons, the growth, and the small victories along the way. Gratitude keeps you focused on what you have rather than what you lack, helping you to maintain a positive perspective even during challenging times. Ultimately, patience aligns you with the natural rhythm of life. It reminds you that everything has its appointed time, and that rushing often leads to missed opportunities or incomplete outcomes. Patience allows you to move with wisdom, understanding that the best results come to those who are willing to wait and work for them. When you cultivate patience, you build a foundation for lasting success. You become unshaken by delays, undeterred by obstacles, and unwavering in your commitment to your vision. Patience is the quiet force that keeps you moving forward one step at a time until the full potential of your efforts is realized. It is not just a virtue, it is a powerful tool that transforms challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. Self-reflection is one of the most profound tools for personal growth. It is the practice of stepping back and taking an honest, unflinching look at who you are, where you are, and how far you've come. Self-reflection is not about self-criticism or dwelling in regret. It is about gaining clarity and insight into your own life so that you can move forward with purpose and intentionality. It is the quiet, internal work that aligns your actions with your values and your vision with your reality. Self-reflection begins with the courage to be honest with yourself. It requires you to confront your strengths and weaknesses without distortion or denial. In this space of truth, you do not make excuses for your failures, nor do you inflate your successes. You acknowledge where you've fallen short, but you also recognize the progress you've made. This honesty gives you the clarity to understand where you need to improve and where you are already excelling. Through self-reflection, you learn to take full responsibility for your life. You stop blaming external circumstances, other people, or fate for your challenges. Instead, you recognize that you are the primary architect of your life, and the decisions you make today will shape your tomorrow. This realization is empowering because it reminds you that no matter where you are, you have the ability to change your path through the choices you make. Self-reflection also sharpens your focus. When you take the time to reflect on your experiences, you uncover patterns, habits, and behaviors that may have been holding you back. You become aware of the things that distract you, the habits that hinder your growth, and the mindsets that limit your potential. By identifying these obstacles, you can take proactive steps to overcome them. Self-reflection helps you move from being reactive to being intentional, allowing you to shape your future with greater precision. This practice also fosters emotional intelligence. By reflecting on your emotions and reactions, you gain a deeper understanding of yourself and others. You begin to see how your emotions influence your decisions and relationships. Through this awareness, you learn to respond to situations with wisdom and calm rather than reacting impulsively. Self-reflection teaches you to control your emotions rather than letting them control you. In addition, self-reflection helps you to align your actions with your true purpose. When you reflect on your life, you reconnect with your core values and beliefs. You become more attuned to your inner voice, the one that calls you to your higher self, to your mission, and to your calling. This connection to your purpose ensures that the steps you take are not only practical but aligned with something greater than yourself. Self-reflection also builds resilience. When you review past challenges and how you overcame them, you gain confidence in your ability to handle future adversity. You realize that every setback is an opportunity for growth, and every mistake is a lesson. This understanding strengthens your resolve, giving you the courage to face whatever comes next. Finally, self-reflection brings peace. It quiets the noise of the world and helps you tune into the still, small voice within. It allows you to detach from the constant pressure to prove yourself and instead focus on what is truly important. Self-reflection reminds you that success is not only about external achievements but also about inner harmony. It gives you the space to recalibrate, to let go of past burdens, and to move forward with clarity and confidence. In the end, self-reflection is not just about looking back, it is about moving forward with purpose. It is the tool that enables you to grow, evolve, and become the best version of yourself. By regularly engaging in self-reflection, you build a foundation of awareness, responsibility, and intentionality that guides you toward lasting fulfillment and success. It empowers you to live not by default but by design. Embrace silence, for it is your greatest ally in the pursuit of excellence.